Greetings everyone and welcome back again to my channel. This is Politics and Prophecy with Shakina. In today's video, I want to address the fact that I was recently banned off YouTube for a week. This is the first time I've ever been banned or given a strike on YouTube. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to make a video about this one because I've already been blocked off Facebook, I've been blocked off Twitter, and I've now been banned on TikTok, right? So I've decided that I am tired of being bullied by these large media tech companies, and that I'm tired of being bullied by the political left wing. So I am launching Politics and Prophecy with Shakina as a podcast now. So you will have to subscribe to my podcast on Patreon. There is a membership fee that you'll have to pay, but it's going to be worth it for you, because I'll tell you right now, it's not going to get more real than the information you're going to get from me. They're banning me for a reason, and that's because I have a lot of inside information, and I'm not afraid to share it because I don't answer to anybody but Jesus Christ, and Jesus Christ told us to always preach the truth, and so that's what I'm here doing, is preaching the truth. So I just want to let you guys know that I am going to be officially launching Politics and Prophecy with Shakina as a podcast. So this means you're going to be getting regular content. I'm going to be writing blog posts. There's also going to be merchandise that you can purchase that's specific to my podcast. Lots of things that are going to be changing, and I think a lot of this has to do with the fact that I'm here in the United States of America now. This is the land of opportunity. I've been given so many opportunities already. I have 2 acting contracts. I'm going to be in a reality TV show. I'm also going to be in a play that's going to be televised all over the world, and I'm going to be traveling across the country for the reality TV show and for this play. So I'm very excited about that. And another update is Larissa Jones, who is the Republican candidate that I am supporting. She won the nomination. This is extremely exciting. She won the nomination, and she was initially going to run in District 11, but she's now running in District 10, which is Orlando, which is my district. So now I'm really getting to support a candidate that's going to have a direct influence over, you know, my life, my living environment here. So I'm very excited about that. Larissa Jones is an amazing candidate, very powerful woman. I've seen her in action. I've seen her defending her platform and her politics. She does a spectacular job at it, and I'm just so excited that we're one step further into getting her into the White House. And so I'm going to be in Ocala that's Ocala, Florida, this Saturday. I'm going to be attending the Rock the Red convention. So it's one of the biggest patriotic conventions run by the Republican Party here in the United States. So I'm very excited about that as well. I'm excited to be getting together with fellow conservatives to discuss the future of America and how we're going to make it great again. And speaking of which, one of the keynotes is going to be Eric Trump, the son of our favorite president, Donald Trump. So I'm very excited about that. What else? What other updates could I give you guys? Things are just fantastic out here in the US. You know, they say, oh, you know, traveling is not going to necessarily change anything. You're still going to be, you know, you're still stuck with yourself, and there's going to be bad apples everywhere. You know, better the devil you know than the devil you don't. And honestly, moving out here to the US has really proven all those people wrong. No, where you live really does matter. And I just have to say that leaving Canada was the best decision I ever made for myself. I will never go back there, ever. I'm so happy here in the United States. I'm so grateful. The weather here in Florida is fantastic. It's always sunny, always bright. And then we get those days of rain, but I love the rain too, so it works out. But no, I'm much happier here in the US. I'm also launching my a number of product lines. I've connected with some wholesale distributors out here in the United States to launch a lot of my healthcare product lines. So I'm really excited about that as well. So I just wanted to give you guys all those updates because I don't know. YouTube is like literally my last platform before I get officially blocked off of all these public social media apps. I think it's ridiculous that I'm being blocked for, really silly things. I just don't agree with people's politics and I'm getting blocked for that. But you know what? I just take this as a sign. I leave everything in God's hands. And I know that if God wanted me to still be, available to the public, then he would have not allowed this to happen. I would have not gotten blocked. But I think that God's allowing this to happen because it's time now for me to, take my work to the next level. It's time for my work to be funded. It's time for my work to be respected and to be honored. And there's no better opportunity than now, especially being here in the United States, being around like-minded people, being around people who are just as ambitious as I am, that have really big visions, really big goals. And I'm just so excited, and I'm excited to be part of the political life here in the USA as well, and to be able to influence the direction that our elections are going to take, especially this August and moving forward. So I just wanted to give you that update. I've already created my Patreon account. Everything is ready for launch. I am going to be launching it in the third week of June. So June 20th is my launch day. And the reason why I have to wait for that is because I am going to Atlanta. That's the place where I got my first acting contract. The head office is out there. So I'm going to be going to Atlanta for a bit and then coming back to Florida. And then when I come back to Florida is when I'll be able to officially launch this podcast. And I'm going to be talking about a lot of the things that I talk about in Politics and Prophecy with Shakina, but I'm going to be going into a lot more detail. So some of the things I want to talk about are the Islamic or trans-Arabic slave trade, because a common myth that Muhammad supporters spread about Islam is that it supposedly abolished slavery, but nothing can be further from the truth, and a look at history will show us that. And so I want to use my platform to share the story of trans-Arabic and the Islamic slave trade, especially because my lineage, my family are descendants of that slave trade, especially on my mother's side. So it's important for me to bring that information out there because I think that these people need justice and they need to be honored and remembered in the same way that the people in the transatlantic slave trade are remembered. And I'm not comparing the two at all. I'm just saying that if we're going to give justice to one group, we have to give justice to the other, irrespective of the fact that we're going to be accused of Islamophobia or whatever else. The truth transcends Islamophobia. So that's important. Another thing, I'm obviously going to be still talking about cannabis, medical cannabis policy. Lots of work to be done out here around medical cannabis policy here in Florida. And I've already started discussions with that. I've been on the news multiple times as well here in the US, talking about my menstrual policy work, talking about my mental health policy work. So I'm very excited about that. And what else? There's just so much, honestly. I've never even seen myself this happy in such a long time. I definitely wasn't this happy when I was in Canada. I was being abused and attacked on a daily basis in Canada, and it hasn't been like that at all here in the US. So I can't say enough how grateful I am to God for finally pulling me and saving me from Canada and bringing me out here to the US for a better life, a better future, a home. And I have a network here of amazing people. Like I actually have friends here. I didn't have any friends in Canada. It's crazy. I didn't have any friends in Canada, and anybody who was my friend was just trying to come close so that they could terrorize me, right? So I didn't have any friends in Canada. All my family abandoned me as well when I accepted Jesus Christ. My family abandoned me as well. So in Canada, I was basically dead, right? They kicked me out of school. I had no family. I had no friends. I had to shut down my company. And all of this was because I was doing my work in accordance with Jesus Christ's law. And the liberals and the NDP and all the lefties, they didn't like that, right? They didn't like that. They wanted me to do things their way. So I dealt with a lot of persecution for my political affiliations and my politics in Canada. And here in America, I mean, there's a lot of, don't get me wrong, there's drama everywhere, right? But here in America, the conservative voice is a lot stronger than the conservative voice in Canada has ever been or will ever be. So I need to be around people like that. I need to be around conservatives who have really hardcore right-wing values and are willing to fight for those values irrespective of our current political climate. So I just wanted to give you an update on that and just let you guys know that I'm turning a new leaf. I'm a different woman. My life is different now. I'm in a different place. I just feel the peace. I feel the pain releasing, and I just feel the peace filling my soul and my heart, and I just couldn't be happier. So I just want to give you guys all those updates, and I will be back again with another video. But remember that this channel will soon be no more, but I encourage you to join my podcast membership. It will be completely worth your while. You're also going to get the inside scoop on the political work that I'm doing out here in the US. So I'll now be recording vlogs, is that how you say it, or vlogs? I don't know, video blogs, yeah. I'm going to be recording video blogs of all the political events that I go to. That's something I didn't really do in Canada, and a lot of that had to do with, again, the persecution. When I was in these spaces, I wasn't safe, but I'm definitely safe here in the USA. So I'm going to be posting these video blogs and just giving you guys all a really in-depth inside look into what's happening in my life here in the US, because I'll tell you right now, I've only been here since March, so we're like two almost 3 months now, and yeah, I'm living a brand new life. So yeah, anyhow, we'll talk again soon, and until next time, stay awake and aware and happy.